Ear. Where I'm gonna put this right here. Ear. I don't know what I'm doing over here. I don't know what I'm doing over here. What's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me well? Hi, Absent. Hi, Miss Redmond. Yeah. Hi, Chinche. You good, Miss Redmond? You genuinely asking, or you trying to check my girl? What's going on here? What's going on here? I know that's not the triple OG putting up on an early live. Hold on, West Coast. Hi, Noel. Good afternoon. I was about to say good morning. Good afternoon. The quality today is going to be a little bit tragic. I'm trying to give y'all some good quality with the microphone, but I don't know. It's 11:11 where I'm at. Or it's 11:11 a.m. here. It is 12:11 where I am. And where Noel is at is like 8 o'clock in the morning. You heard? Well, maybe not that early, but it's definitely earlier than us. Wait, what happened, Chinche? Hold on. You remember her story yesterday? Wait, who? Miss Redmond? I don't think I saw the chat yesterday. I don't think I saw that. I don't remember seeing the chat yesterday. But I love that though. That's the shit that I'll be talking about with my soul tribe. Because the fact that you would even remember to ask and check up and just find out like what's really good, that's super fire. Hi, Corinne. Yeah. Listen, the OGs already know what type of time we about to be on today. Clearly, as you guys can tell, I'm in the vehicle. I'm waiting for something right now, and then I gotta start moving. So I was thinking, like, is this gonna be like a Car Chronicles, like a throwback? Like, am I taking y'all with me, or should I just pull cards and then wrap this up? Should I pull cards, take y'all with me, then pull cards, then wrap this up? Like, should I just parlay with y'all for a few hours? Like, I'm trying to figure out what we doing today. I haven't figured it all out. I just know I gotta start moving, and in a little while, when I know that it's Sunday service, you know. And we've been doing Sunday service in the daytime, so I'm like, gotta keep it going. The asbestos, what? This bathroom floor has been a pain in the ass. Oh damn, that's fucked up. Twin, yeah. Yo, I drive a lot when I'm watching, so I don't always message, but I'll be in here. Like a guardian angel, always in the bushes, you know. I'm working on ripping up the subfloors and got asbestos respirator. I'm claustrophobic, so anything on my face is like, ugh, I can't have the air circulating. Yo, que vaina. That's fucked up. First of all, why are you doing it and not somebody who does that for a living? Like, why are you doing it on your own? Asbestos is old. Like, that shit is dangerous. Shouldn't there be a professional doing it? Oh, feel you. I feel you. You own the home? Because, girl, if you don't, that's money that the landlord is supposed to be spending. Oh shit. The struggle is real. See what happens? It's always something. You get the house, everything Gucci, but then when it's yours, and so is the pain in the ass that comes with it. In that case, shout out to Miss Redmond because you're doing the damn thing. She is capable. You heard, first of all, don't be catlocking me. Don't be doing it to me. It's too early in the day, Ginger. Don't start, bro. Don't start. Don't start. I'm like, I got some sugar just in case. It's going to be a long day. But I also got my water, which I've been blessed. I hear that. I hear that. I kind of want to pull some cards a little bit. And then just, for those of y'all who not going to hang out long term in the live, at least y'all get some messages this Sunday morning. Also, if anybody's in the chat and is in the Discord, can y'all send them a message and let them know we here? I mean, listen, Sundays we've been live by 12. That's been our thing the last few weeks. We've been on a little bit of a schedule. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of me. Because I'm the one that be fucking up. I was like 10 minutes late today, but we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to focus on the negative. We're not going to do that. I feel that. I needed this. I just woke up. I'm at home with my Arizona tea. Yo, I haven't had an Arizona tea. I want to say a year, but I think I might have had one like a few months ago. Schedule is good. Routine is good. Yo, I be trying. If you've been with me for a minute, I be trying. I be trying to do. The one thing about it is I'm consistent. Like, I'm going to always show up. I think the only time I didn't come live or do any content was that month that I was in the hospital last year. But other than that, my schedules be a little bit all over the place, but I do be showing up. So, like, I may tell y'all we'll be live on Saturday at 2, and then we might be live Saturday at 10. But, like, I still show up, though. I still show up. I don't like to schedule them either. Like today, I scheduled it. I knew I was going to be able to do it, but I was just a few minutes off. But since I did it from my phone and not from the computer, I couldn't schedule it for like right in the moment and put our like subscribers, OG subscribers only able to comment in the chat. I can't do that from the mobile yet. So I was like, fuck it. Let me just schedule it. I might be 10 minutes off. I don't mind it if I could make my own, not living up to someone else's. I hear that shit. You the realist. Routine helps keep me grounded though. I don't know. I've been on my twinkle toe shit lately. I don't know. I just been, beaten by the drum, my own drum, My own drum. I have the Wild Unknown with me because it's small enough to have in the bag, and I should have left the seat back. Hold up. Give me a little. It's the thing about like being a driver, like a driver. You could drive anything, but adjusting yourself to like a big car, back to a small car, back to a smaller car, back to a bigger car, like that shit is wild. It's wild. It's wild. Let's tap in. Let's kind of just see what messages Spirit has for us today, this morning, this early afternoon, all the things. The adjustments are weird, very, especially if you're sitting higher. Yo, sitting higher, sitting lower. The other day I was driving. Yo, the other day, should I even tell y'all this? It's mad illegal, but like, fuck it. The other day I was driving a car that didn't have a you know how when you adjust the seat it clanks, so like pick it up or you press it in or do whatever to the button, and then you move it one level and it'll click. Move it another level, it'll click, whether you're going in or out, right? So the car that I was in the other day, yo, and I had to drive that shit uptown from Brooklyn. I had to drive it uptown, and that fucking car, the clanking part didn't latch. So literally, I had to have like the foot, my right foot, or my left foot, yeah, my left foot, like cemented down, like on the floor, so that the seat wouldn't move back and forth. Cause literally, the shit didn't click. So like the seat was moving back and forth as I was driving. I whipped the fuck out of that car. Dangerous. I highly would not recommend doing that, but the struggle is real out here. The struggle is real. So a few cards slipped out when I was shuffling. 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles, which is a 10 of Pentacles. And I think the 9 and 8 is what, 18, 17? It's 17, which equates to an 8 of Wands. Somebody's building. We were just talking about homes. Somebody could be building a home. Somebody could be looking into building a home. But when I said someone's building originally, it was more like someone's building an idea, like building an empire, you know, like that. Like that's kind of the way that I was picking this up on. It almost comes off as like somebody having a plan to do something. Whether they need you to be part of their plan or not is up for debate. But I don't even think it's important if they need you to be a part of it or not, because the point is very much that they want you to be part of it. Do they need you is irrelevant, or vice versa. This could be you cooking something up, and there's someone specific that you have in mind to put on to the plan. Something that you specifically that you 427 on that fucking plate. If I tell you I see 427 today, 6 different. This was number 7. Y'all need to start playing that number. I don't play the lotto, but y'all need to play it. And if y'all hit, just let me know. Like, yo, I don't even want to cut. I just want to know, like, yo. Because the way I be seeing that shit everywhere on every plate is insane. Anyway, this could be y'all, though. This could be y'all planning to do something, planning to start something, wanting. Because even the planning part may not even be there yet. Like, you may not even be at the point where you're planning to do something. It's like the idea, they're showing me a page. So the idea is still very much in someone's mind. The idea is still very much something that you want to do it. You have a vision. You already have the vision of something. And then there's someone that you have in mind to like help you with this or assist you with a certain part of this. Or there's someone that you know that either has done this already, or someone that you know that works in some type of something that can help you with what you're trying to get to. There is this point of like, I got this bright idea and I need to talk to so-and-so. Because if anybody's going to know how to do this or how to move behind this, it's going to be so-and-so. That's what this is telling me. Somebody also, Miss Redmond was talking about an inheritance. At the bottom of the deck, there was a 5 of Wands. Somebody could be inheriting. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but y'all know what I mean. Somebody could be looking at an inheritance or this inheritance coming to someone. I think other people are not going to be too happy about it. Other people are going to be like, yo, what? Like, fuck you mean? She stays with the house. What you mean she stays with all the money? Like, what? There's definitely a beef. 5 of Wands was at the bottom. There's definitely a beef about some type of inheritance. We saw the 10 of Pentacles. And it's the 7. So we saw the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So somebody definitely is like, is getting an inheritance, or somebody's getting taken off of an inheritance. Because so the 3 of Pentacles is something that you worked on. Oh shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Seven of Pentacles is the energy of I'm putting in, I'm putting in, I'm putting in, and I'm not necessarily seeing anything in return, but it's all right. I'm going to keep putting in, I'm going to keep putting in, I'm going to keep putting in to this business, to this relationship, to this plan, whatever, right? Because if we saying Pentacles, but this may not even be shmoney. It may not even be about no money, honestly. But either way, the point is, because it's going to be different for everybody, but the point is somebody put in a lot of work. There's some type of notoriety, or like, if this is an inheritance, this is like you helping um your mom with something, you and your mom doing something, it blows up, you guys make some money from it, whatever, and then your mom passes, and then other people kind of cut you out of whatever was gained by something that you helped build. It's something of that nature, because instead of just showing me a 10 of Pentacles, they show me a 3 of Pentacles, which tells me that it's something that you put in work for. You play the part. Even if other people, it's a part. You play the part in this. Whether the idea was yours, whether the labor was yours, like whatever, right? But the 7 of Pentacles tells me that this was something we just talked about being consistent. This is something that you consistently put into, regularly put into. This was it. This was what was going on. This is what you was doing. This is what you was manifesting. This is what you was working toward. 10 of Pentacles. The 3 and the 7 is 10 Pentacles. But to see that 5 of Wands at the bottom, and is the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, because oh, you almost smoked him, my guy. Que la brisa, bro. It is Sunday. How y'all in a rush to go to the next red light? Yo, I don't know if y'all heard the horn, but this guy almost got smoked. Anyway. Then I was talking about the 9 of Wands before that happened. 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, but the 9 of Wands also represents resistance. So there's a lot of back and forth. And we saw the 9 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. 9 of Wands and the 8 of Wands, that's an argument. But we saw the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Because 9 and 8 was 17, which was the 8 of Wands anyway. There's beef. There's people going back and forth on this. People can agree. There's 2 people here, at least 2, that can agree on who gets what, or what goes where, or who sees what, or what. The way that almost happened, that accident, was because somebody was impatient, even though they were going to a motherfucking, literally a red light. Like, you rushing to get to a red light, right? It's insane. But that in itself, because the way it kind of stopped me when I started talking about the wounded warrior energy, the resistance energy, somebody's not trying to hear nothing. They're not trying to hear something out. They don't give a fuck. Like, what, why? The why don't matter to them. Like, somebody just knows that somebody wasn't even told no. They were told wait. And you would have thought somebody got cut out of something. So this may be an inheritance that someone, for whatever reason, I'm saying inheritance because we were just talking about inheritance. Because this don't necessarily have to be somebody that passed. It could be. Um, Inheritances are notorious for having trauma and drama surrounding it, almost always. But somebody's like, yeah, but what was written is law. Like, it don't matter. It don't matter who feels what way about whatever. This inheritance, what's written in the will, or what's written here, or whatever, that's it. That's what it is. You have to go by what the person, their wishes, period. So it don't matter who's upset. Somebody definitely stopped me in my tracks with that one. But that wasn't even originally what I was going to say. Originally what I was going to say was, somebody wasn't cut out of it. Somebody is added, somebody is included in it, but they have to share. And in their mind, for whatever reason, somebody is like, this, for example, this is siblings. A parent passes away and the parent disperses their money, their whatever, amongst their 3 children, for example. I'm using this as an example. But one of the children is like, how the fuck? How the fuck I'm supposed to split this with my 2 siblings when I didn't split wiping asses with my 2 siblings? I was the only one doing that. I didn't split doctor's appointments with my 2 siblings. I was the one doing that. So how the fuck I gotta split any inheritance with them? Somebody may actually cut themselves out of some type of opportunity, inheritance, money. Somebody may actually cut themselves out of it because they're almost like offended. that they would even, it's offended. Somebody's offended. Somebody's like, what? First of all, it ain't even about, somebody's telling me it's not even about the money. It's the principle. Nobody else was here doing this. Like, if it's about the money, y'all can have that. But like, don't, I think someone's also hurt. Cause it's like, damn, I'm the one. So you looking at us all equally, but I'm the only one that's breaking my back. Nobody else is doing that. Nobody else done lost their job behind this. Nobody else done, um, lost their marriage behind this. Nobody else missed out on time with their children behind this. Somebody, somebody was taking care of someone else and they miscarried. Because somebody's making me feel like nobody else lost a child behind this but me. And then you putting me in a category where I gotta stand equal to whoever. Like, nah, we're not doing that. It's the principle. Somebody keeps telling me it's the principle or something. I want to get off that because I want to like keep going. Wow. Eight of Cups and the Daughter of Cups. I think someone's integrity got them walking away from some money. If this is a relationship, if this is a relationship and you going through something financially, right? And your partner has like steady stream of income or makes a lot of money, whatever the case is, something doesn't seem equal here, but there's something that you're going through, right? And that's why somebody could have lost their job. Somebody could have lost their job. There's something here that someone kind of is obligated to do because they keep telling me obligado. So something here that someone's obligated to take care of, and until they take care of that, they're kind of gonna be in like a not so hot space in regard to like finances. But they're in a relationship. Somebody's in a relationship, right? This person, something happens, whether you find out somebody was cheating, lying, stealing, whatever, it don't even matter. Something happens and the person that's not well off still walks away because of their integrity. This is like, I find out my man is cheating, and even though I'm not doing well financially, I could just act like I don't know and I could stay. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna, somebody's like, I'm not gonna do that. Somebody's integrity is, the price is too high to negotiate with like people who, because so somebody also too may be making money and doing it in a not healthy way. So I don't know if this is like doing illegal shit. It could be that, but it don't have to be, because it's also the energy of like somebody chases money. Money is an energy, baby. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been on camera saying this for a long time, but I've been saying it even longer than I've been on camera. Money is an energy, and if you paper chasing, paper's gonna stay running from you. You're gonna have it, but you're gonna always just barely have it, or you're gonna always not even know what to do with it. Whenever you do have it, you're gonna squander that shit, or it's gonna be harder for you to attain it because you gotta run and chase it. Money is an energy. Currency is an energy. I say this all the time. I've even spoken about this even on the fucking vlog channel. Like, I've said this mad times in my adult life. Money, when money is not the number one important thing to you, it comes to you and it's almost like you ain't got to do much of anything to get it. So whoever I'm speaking to is moving away from something that the money might be, right. This could be a job. This might not even be a relationship. That was just an example. But this is like an opportunity with work. Somebody has two choices. Another example. Somebody has two choices. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, yo. I can't. Anyway, somebody has two choices. My bad. Somebody has two choices of a job that they're not really interested in certain things, or something that they really not. Somebody has somebody has an option to like work at an office somewhere where they ain't got to do much of anything. They don't got to interact with nobody. They don't got to do much of shit. And they're gonna get paid like a good amount of money, sufficient amount of money. The other option is working, actually having to physically work and do something, And they're not going to be getting as much money. The thing is, somebody's going to choose the option where they're not going to get as much money because there's more. Somebody's like, I feel like more purpose behind that, like helping people, interacting with people, helping kids, working with elders, whatever it is. Somebody's like, I would rather do that than fucking sit behind a desk and collect a check for just sitting there. What is this guy doing? Somebody's integrity. Somebody's not willing to compromise their integrity. I like that energy, actually. I feel like it's been a minute since, of course, of course, the Empress. The Empress. I'm like, somebody's not willing to sacrifice their integrity, and it's the Empress at the bottom of the deck. It's like, are we surprised? Of course not. Mm. Somebody has learned to, somebody's learning or has already learned, but honestly, somebody has learned how to balance their head and their heart. King of Pentacles, the Magician, and the King of Cups. Somebody's also learning how to make sense of something that they're feeling, something that they may have been suppressing or trying to suppress. Yeah. Somebody's learning how to do this or has learned how to do this recently. Somebody may have realized that this is something that they have to do. Somebody could have been avoiding their emotions. We are seeing the King of Cups. Somebody may have been more stoic than anything else with the King of Pentacles. But to see the Magician in the middle is someone who's learning, because the Magician typically represents alchemy. So someone may be doing this and they may just be realizing, oh shit, I can actually do this. I'm doing it. I didn't realize I could do this. It's almost more of like a shock, the energy here, more than anything else. It almost feels shocking. Can you guys hear me? You're. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Is it glitchy now? It's funny because I'm telling y'all to go out and come in, and I did it. Y'all can hear me now better? Listen, we in the ghetto. If you new here, welcome to the ghetto. So what I was saying, because I kept the cards exactly how they was, Two of Swords, Page of Cups, Five of Swords. So that's a Seven of Swords with the Page of Cups. That's how true it is. It just fell. But what I was saying was that somebody's realizing that they're gonna have to save themselves. Somebody is realizing that they're gonna have to heal themselves. The people that hurt them, the person that hurt them, the situation that made them feel fucked up is never gonna it's never gonna rectify itself. Like, it's something that you have to do on your own. Somebody's realizing, like, I'm really in this 10 toes by my fucking self. You feel me? That's a Two of Swords, Five of Swords, which is a Seven of Swords, and the Page of Cups. And then I talked about this, but let me pick up the cards that fell because I'm not trying to have a whole mess over here. I think that was it. It was just two cards. I didn't even read these cards yet. It's like this. I didn't read those yet. So y'all didn't miss much when it was glitching. Six of Wands, the Death card, and the Three of Wands, which is a Nine of Wands. I think for a long time somebody was trying to disregard an inevitable ending to something, because the Six of Wands plus the three would be Nine Wands. We were just talking about the Wounded Warrior. You feel me? And so somebody here is like, I think for a while somebody was, this is the energy of somebody who's kind of like keeping themselves stagnant. You're keeping yourself stagnant. It's not, you're not doing it on purpose. if this is you or whoever this isn't somebody who's doing it on purpose. It's just, I think somebody's worried or scared, anticipating like what comes after something, like after the death card, like what comes after that. And so somebody is like, I don't know that I'm prepared to do this. But that's also a lack mentality. So it's interesting to see the Three of Wands here, because that's what's needed in order. So this is it, follow along here. Oh, emotions, you're so cute. Oh my goodness. Look, he knows exactly where he's going. He just climbed the whole gate. He's probably about to go get some food. Okay, you ready, see? Oh, the Three of Wands. I'm surprised that it's here, because the Three of Wands and the Six of Wands, this is literally Spirit saying that in order to see any type of redemption or see any type of peace, any type of healing, any type of any sort of resolution, in order to do that, I gotta stop Nine of Wands fighting it. In order to see the good, I gotta actually have faith that it's possible. I gotta stop fighting something, Nine of Wands. And what someone has been fighting is the death energy, the change, the transformation, the breakup, the quitting the job, the moving from somewhere that you've been fucking living in the last 30 years. Like, it's also the energy too. It's kind of frustrating to me, because it's like, yo, you've been doing this for how long? It's not working. So why are you still trying to do it? Like, why? Why? Dime. ¿Por qué? Ten of Pentacles, the Star, and the Hangman. But the Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse. That's how it came out. We just saw the Ten of Pentacles before with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles earlier. So now we're seeing it in the reverse with the Star and the Hangman. Somebody is worried that they're not going to be able to manifest some type of success. This is like putting your all into something. So in the beginning, when we were talking about the inheritance energy, this is somebody who put a lot of work in to cultivate something with someone. And instead of standing with your integrity, standing 10 toes behind your integrity and walking away from something that's not serving you, leaving the money behind, leaving everything behind, someone's in the thick of it and someone is questioning, damn, do I really leave it? Because like, if I leave it, am I going to be able to get a Ten of Pentacles by myself? Because I got the Ten of Pentacles, but I did it with somebody. Somebody's in that. If you keep being in that position, you're going to always have a lack mentality. You're going to always have a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Always. It's funny because the OGs, I've talked about this before. I'm not glitchy, right? Somebody let me know if I'm glitchy right now, because what I'm about to show y'all, am I glitchy? Instead of squirrels. Oh, the cat, girl, them cats. I'm the cat whisperer. The cats see me everywhere. They find me. So when I was just talking before about the growth and how somebody was like, I gotta do this shit on my own and all this, nobody else is gonna save me. I gotta lick my own wounds, because that's what they were showing me, an animal licking their own wounds. That was actually right before the cat crossed right in front of me. And all of that. And then who was at the bottom of the deck? The Empress, right? So right now I just read, and I was just talking about how somebody is like in a lack mentality. Who's that? The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Who got the mic? Drop the mic. I ain't gonna drop this one because I'm gonna lose this bitch in this call. But like, okay. 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 So be it. So be it, Bookie. So be it. Somebody's like, I put you in a position to win and you still fucked it up. Like, what are you smoking? Because like, I gave you everything you needed. I gave you the blueprint. I showed you what to do. I showed you what to do. and you still fumbled the bag. Somebody could be talking to their child. This could be something to do with a kid. If not, this is just somebody who's like mad immature. This could also, it's a cup. So this could definitely represent somebody who's emotionally immature. The Knight of Wands at the bottom, the fuck boy at the bottom of the deck. Somebody who's emotionally immature. Yo, I'm like, everyone's passing by looking at me like, yo, what you doing here? Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I haven't been over here in a minute. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Somebody's quiet. Y'all saw how long it took me to shuffle before something flip? Somebody's quiet. Yeah. I think somebody's... Somebody's quiet, and I think somebody's quiet because they're ashamed. That's what I think. But I got the Ten of Swords, and I got the Page of Wands. Somebody has... or it may be currently experiencing this, or is about to experience a bout of like energy, a surge of energy. But this is after something that either stressed them the fuck out, or something that normally would have stressed them the fuck out, something that was difficult, something that wasn't... Somebody's like, this shit should have brought you to your knees. No? Okay. Somebody's a little bit like looking at the Page of Wands like, you're not sad? You're not gonna cry? You're not unhappy? You don't miss them? And collective is like, nah, I'm Gucci. The reason why I think this is because I think that it's almost like, you ever put your hand in like really cold water and it's freezing, right? But then after a little while, it goes numb. So you don't feel nothing, right? Somebody's like, I'm already numb to this shit. You know how many times I went through this? You know how many times I had to lose it all to then build it back up on my own? Like, you know how many times I went through that shit? Because somebody else is like looking like you in the Page of Wands after you just went through a Ten of Swords. Like, you're not hurt? You okay? Like, you're not sad? Like, can I hold my boyfriend's hand around you, or does it make you feel weird? Like, somebody's like, yo, this is like after a breakup, or after like losing your job, or after the business fucking crumbled. I don't know. Like, something happened bad. Something bad happened with a Ten of Swords. Something heavy even happened. But it's wild. It's a wild thing because somebody's like, this happened. Yes, this happened. It's in the upright. But somebody's in the Page of Wands. Somebody is like with a bout of energy. It's like I'm excited actually for like what's coming. Because bitch, what left was hard. And not in a good way hard. Like a bad way hard. Like a not enjoyable type of hard. Like, this was not okay. And so if I had to go through that shit, now I'm excited for what's coming. The job, I was miserable. The relationship, bitch, I was miserable. Like, what you mean am I sad? I'm chilling. What are you talking about? Like, but somebody else is like, you really? Somebody else is having a hard time resonating with this. Like, somebody, and they're watching you go through it. And somebody else is like, yo, like, how you just... So what? The reason for this disconnect, collective, is because they weren't with you. You know how, who was that? Drake that said, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym? They don't understand. They're never going to know. They can never understand This, because this feels like freedom to me. They could never understand somebody who went through this, who's experiencing this, until they themselves are in this position. They wasn't with you when you was stressed the fuck out. They wasn't with you when you tried everything under the sun to make this relationship work, to make the job work, to apply for the loans, to fucking please your boss. Like, they weren't with you when you was going through the motions at all. And so they can't, from the outside looking in, people can only understand like to their own capacity. You feel me? For everything. People can only go as far as their own brain would let them go. You feel me? Whether it's something to do with emotions or not. So if this is a relationship, for example, this is somebody else who is either in a relationship or thinking back to when they were in a relationship, and they're like, damn, like I'm dealing with mad shit, but I ain't never letting go of this shit. Like I done put myself through hell and back. I didn't walk away. But low key, this person's like, damn, but I'm still like going through it. This person went through it and decided I'm not gonna do it no more, and now look at this person. Because it's what the eyebrows raised. Somebody's looking over at whoever this is and is like, what did I miss? Because how you just chilling after some shit like this? Also, whoever put you through this or whoever saw you going through this, if this is romantic, whoever you was in a relationship with is watching you and like, bitch, why you not crying in a corner? Why you not losing weight? Where's the bags that belong under your eyes? What? What? I know you're not happy without me, ho. Like, that's this right here. Because the Ten of Swords, after a Ten of Swords, you're expected to recover. But whoever this is, for this to come out together, whoever this is, my man, you even if I went through this with you, for you, because of you, on account of you, we not the same. You can never understand what this really did to me. But I already said the Empress already tapped in. The Empress already, Five of Swords, Two of Swords. With the Page of Cups, the Empress already crossed the bridge where she realized, oh, I gotta fix this I gotta fix this. I didn't break it, but I gotta fix it. Because this motherfucker ain't gonna ever be able to fix this. So somebody already crossed that bridge, which is why somebody's chilling in this position right here. Mm. 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 King of Wands. King of Wands. And the King of Wands with the Page of Wands would be two wands. A decision to do what? Somebody may reach out. Daughter of Swords. I was gonna say the Nine of Swords. Somebody could be in their bag. Somebody could be reaching out and in their bag. Somebody may have a really hard. It may be a King of Wands. So, and King of Wands is also very impulsive. So maybe this is somebody impulsively like, I just gotta know. I just gotta know how you gonna move on so quick, or how you found a job so quick, or how did you heal that so fast? Somebody's like, I just gotta know. The King of Wands energy. I just gotta know. I just gotta know. Whoop! Easy, boo. When it ain't for you, when you see what just came out here, when you see, because somebody's like, yo, but how? But how? How is very easy. When you realize somebody's a rat, when you realize somebody's in a Four of Cups, somebody's not for you, this shit is not in alignment. When you realize that no matter how much other people break you and hurt you and violate you and disrespect you and disregard you and try to recycle you, when you realize that shit, when you realize, oh, this ain't even about me, this is about you. You the rat. You the cornball. The problem is yours, not mine. It's almost like you wake up one day and it's like, oh, who that? Who that? Yo, when Isaac was little, there was a song. Fuck. I don't know who sings this song. But yo, Izzy used to have that shit on repeat every morning before school. It was the only way I would get her up without a fight in the morning when she was in elementary school. I don't know who sings it, but it's like hopped up out the bed, got my swag on, took a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yo, she used to have that shit on repeat. I used to want to kick her ass. But that's what this feels like. It's like a light bulb. It's like a switch. It's like, wait, hold on. The minute somebody realizes the problem ain't theirs, the job, bitch. I know somebody's not stressed out over no fucking job. Excuse me? Like, if I had to quit tomorrow, you would replace me by yesterday. So I know I'm not about to lose time with my children, stress myself out over something. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Whether this is a job, whether this is a relationship, this could even be fucking a whole pattern of somebody just how they deal with people in general. Because somebody's like, yo, I'm all the way good on this. I'm all the way good on this. And all somebody had to do was open their eyes. That's why we saw the Ten of Swords with that page. What? Oh, this is about to be, we about to be on a new timeline for real. For real, for real. That's funny. That's funny. I saw the fucking the lion on the strength card, and the first thing I could envision was Izzy getting ready in the morning in elementary school. I think I got videos of her like dancing in the mirror and shit. Cause yo, legit, I would have that music on, and like she wouldn't give me no problem to get up in the morning. Cause y'all know the kids. A lot of kids. It's typical for kids to be like, I don't want to get up. I should try that shit on her now, even though she's about to be 19. She hate getting up early. I should throw that fucking song on. See if it'll fucking trigger up some happy memories and shit for her. But that shit immediately like came to mind as soon as I saw the strength card. Somebody was like, oh nah, you got me fucked up. All the way. You fucked up. Yo, I think this is our sign to go. This is not the Ten of Wands. Who's throwing up the Ten of Wands? That's the Empress out again. Because I always say, what's the Ten of Wands? What's the Ten of Wands? The Ten of Wands is you releasing the burdens and like, it's not returning what was given to you back to sender, but it's returning what was given back to sender. If you get my drift, it's like, you're not gonna fuck me over, and I'm gonna do something worse to you to fuck you over. Listen, I'm still learning that lesson. God is not done with me. I'm not talking about me though. I'm talking about this, right? So this Ten of Wands is not you doing something more fucked up to someone who did something fucked up to you. That's not this. People always misconstrue that. Like, I noticed that when I do personal readings, people always, that's the first thing that comes to their mind. That's not what Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands energy is all the shit that was fucked up, all the bad karma that you done accumulated, everything, all the fucking negative shit that was in your bag, bro. I'm not going to add to your bag, but you can take your bag. I don't need to be carrying your bag, my man. I know 2025 is the guys is walking around with purses and shit and tight jeans and all that, but like this bag don't belong to me, my man. It don't. The Empress is giving the bag back to the Emperor. In Spanish, we say suelta ese bulto, suelta ese bulto, which basically means like a bulto is a book bag. So basically, suelta means let go. So it's like, yo, let go of that baggage, bro. Let go of that baggage. Because with the Ten of Wands, it ain't even yours to begin with. The fact that we've been seeing we didn't see no queens. This whole hour I've been talking to y'all, we didn't see no queens. We saw kings, the Emperor, and the Empress. So whoever the Empress is hasn't went down to a queen level one time in this whole hour. Y'all notice that? The whole time we're seeing the Emperor kind of popped out a little bit, but then we saw the King of Pentacles. We saw the King of Wands. Which king we didn't see? We didn't see the King of Swords. The king who represents truth and authenticity. He's the one we didn't see. We saw the slow one, the slow and supposed to be steady, right? We saw the King of Pentacles. We saw the impulsive one. We saw the King of Wands. We saw the King of Cups, the one that got fucking emotional stability issues, emotional intelligence issues, right? Because that's how we've been reading him for like the last 2 years. I ain't even gonna hold you. But the one we didn't see is the one that represents truth, King of Swords. We didn't see him one time. I didn't even see him at the bottom of the decks. Oh, at the bottom of the deck each time I shuffled. That's not a coincidence. That's on purpose. That's on purpose. Somebody could be dealing with somebody or could have dealt with somebody, and it's almost like they get a different version of this person every time they deal with them. But it's not even like an elevated version. And it's not a version that stays for long. Touche. Okay. Whatever is going on, the Empress is like, listen, it is what it is, boo. It is what it is. That's crazy. The fact that the Empress came out again is wild to me. Because what even is happening here? ¿Qué hora es? Is it 1 o'clock yet? Because if it's 1 o'clock, I got to go. Oh! Ooh! Nobody was going to tell me it's 1 o'clock. All right, all right, all right. Oh shit, they are feeding the cat. Oh shit, they are feeding the cat. I knew it. The way he was climbing that fence, I'm like, he knows exactly where he's going. It's lunchtime for him. All right, nothing else is coming out anyway, which is cool because I'm like, we could leave it at the Empress and that 10 of Wands because that shit right there speaks for itself. I think because, I mean, listen, the Card Chronicles, I know a lot of the OGs love these style, but I always feel like we didn't do enough whenever we live in the cars. Because I don't be having, because I don't be having my own like setup, my table and all that shit. So what I'm gonna do probably is tonight we'll probably be back live. Or maybe I'll go live with the members. I don't know. We'll see. But I gotta go. And I don't know if I should stay on here and keep like kiki with y'all for a little bit. Cause that's usually how you don't know. So Soldier Boy. Okay. I knew that. Chinche, I was trying to make sure you was awake and paying attention. I need some sugar. I was trying to make sure. I never thought of that. I'm gonna get up and blast the music to wake us all up. Yo. I'm Puerto Rican, so I just listen to loud music all the fucking time. I like loud music. I love music, so I gotta hear it feel it in my soul. You feel me? But I wouldn't like blast it in the morning, but I definitely would like play it for her, and she would just be fucking hype and lit. Who do you? Who you? Yo, all I know, I'm like thinking, should I text first before I start moving? Hi, Laverne. I hope I say your name right. I think that is Shayna. Did I know you was in here, girl? I think I did. Ah, that's funny. Monster said, "Good morning. If there was an emperor, what would you do?" If there was an emperor, then none of us would be in this live. Heard you, sis. Yo, that's funny. That is funny. I'll be quick to shut alarm clocks off so it isn't too loud. I appreciate my me time before everyone else gets up. I, ay. I don't listen. Izzy, she got like 17,000 alarms to go off before she got to get off that bed. Like legit, Izzy's alarms be going off for 3 hours before she gotta get up. That shit drives me nuts. That shit fucking drives me nuts. Honestly, if I'm doing good and I'm not stressed the fuck out, nobody's dusty ass son is stressing me out, I'll probably be up before the alarm goes off. Like, I don't know, my body, like if I have an alarm and I have to get up at a specific time, my body usually wakes up at least a few minutes before the alarm is going off. Like, my body's just programmed that way. Now, if I'm going through the motions and fighting for my life, that may not be the case. But when I'm Gucci and everything is looking, my life is colorful, I wake up before the alarm. You heard? I came in late as usual. I get I get my little ass up 25 minutes before the bus. You know what it is? Izzy don't got, and since she was little, she's never been the type to like get up, brush her teeth, throw some sweatpants on, and walk out the door. Like Izzy gotta take her time. She's a tourist, so she takes her time. She fucking takes fucking an hour and a half for her hair. Okay? Even if she got her outfit picked out, she gonna take another 20 minutes trying to figure out what pants. If she's still gonna stay with the same one she chose the night before, or if she's gonna do a different one, or when she gets the outfit on, maybe she might want to change it 8 times. Like yo, and then if she's wearing makeup, oh, if she's wearing makeup, we looking at least another 45 minutes at the least. Okay, we're like the complete opposites in that regard. Cause yo, since I was a kid, I gotta be there at 8:30. It takes me 10 minutes to walk there. I'm waking up at 8:05. Brush my teeth. Go in pajamas if I could. If I could go, I used to be in school in pajamas. I didn't give a fuck. At least I'm here. Okay, got you. My hair always looking crazy, as y'all clearly can see. This is the hairstyle I had yesterday. It looks like I did it, right? It looked like I did it. I ain't brushed this bitch in like 2 days. So oh, you got the 4-year-old trained, boo. Because not Izzy, when she was little, ooh, the minute she was up, everybody had to be up. I gotta talk to you. I got something to say. I want cereal. I want eggs. Like she was like, we gotta socialize. We gotta mingle at 5 in the morning. I'm sad. That's my 12-year-old. I can't. I don't like being rushed. I don't like being rushed either, but like I don't be feeling like I be needing to be rushed because I get ready mad quick. But I also like when I'm shopping and shit, I shop mad fast too. Like even if I'm food shopping, especially if I'm food shopping, because I hate food shopping. So like I'm in and out as quick as fucking possible. And don't let me not have a list. Cause if I go in there for 3 things, you know how people go into, you know how, cause I do this, but like if I go to like, yo, you take me to a Home Depot and I'm going in for one thing, bitch, you're not gonna see me for 3 hours. Just don't even count on it. But like if I gotta go to the supermarket for 3 things, I'm not coming out with a whole. I'm getting those 3 things. And if I don't find, I'm coming out with 2 things. I don't give a fuck. I'm in and I'm out. I hate the supermarket. So I guess it depends where I'm at, what I'm shopping for and shit. IKEA, I could go to IKEA and not even have anything that I need and just go walk around IKEA for a little while and decompress my stress. Let my creativity bubble. Home Depot is like my favorite store. That shit is mad weird, right? Like I'm a woman. uh, I have hella time to get ready and then be scrambling when walking out. That was me the other day. I ain't even gonna hold you. I got up 3 hours before I needed to leave. I got dressed, shit, shower, shave. Everything was good money. And then I don't even know what happened. I got on the phone. I started kikiing. That was the worst thing I could have did. I was so late that day. Yo, I wasn't even mad at it because honestly, like, what was the reason for real in real life? What was the reason there? You know, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you. I'm perpetually late. Yo, my daughter's godmother. My daughter, not to put her on blast because I love my bitch, but like, yo, everybody knows that if you gotta be somewhere at 1, you gotta tell her you gotta be there at 9 in the morning. And she still might be late a little bit, little bit, little bit. And she don't be giving a fuck neither. She'll walk in dumb late. Yo, that gotta be a Taurus thing too, I guess. Cause she's a Taurus. She's an April Taurus like Izzy. But that shit drives me nuts with Izzy. Cause I'd be like, yo, you be having all the time in the world. And low key, it also worries me too. Like an emergency, my man. Like you, really, this is what we. She's got no sense of rush ever, ever. She got no sense of rush ever. We be crossing the street. I'd be like, run, Z, like walk fast, speed up, run. I'm about to push you, and she'd be like, what? Like my man, we about to get smoked by this fucking Mustang coming down the block. It gotta be an earth sign thing. It gotta be. I be checking the windows. I don't even open and shit. Yo, it ever happens to you when you leave the crib and you checked? You did 9 fucking vueltas in the house. You checked everything: the stove, the windows, the doors, the fucking cabinets, everything. And then you leave and like you be like half an hour away from the crib and you're like, damn, did I check the stove? That shit always happens to me. Always. The premenopause kicking my ass. I see now on my mother. That's the way she was and why she's so nice now. I got some. Yo, I don't ever want to repeat those words ever out of my mouth. Not never. Not never, ever, ever, ever. Never. Never. I'm over here kicking. I'm supposed to be moving 20 minutes ago. This is my life. This is how I be late. This is how I be late. Sunshine. That's funny because I just saw, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I just saw a comment from you the other day. I was replying to the comments and I just saw Sunshine was like, yo, I'm waiting for this fucking parole thing to lift over here with the chat. I'm trying to be part of the chat. Cause I usually block it to where only the OGs, like only if you've been following for a long time, you could comment. That's funny. Yo, this last the solar eclipse that we had, when we had a solar eclipse, like yesterday, right? Day before yesterday or some shit. It was interesting because I actually woke up at like 6, well 5:45 that day. And over here where I'm at, the solar eclipse was supposed to be like at 6:30. And I had certain things that I had to do, like at that particular time that the eclipse was supposed to be happening. And it was almost like a slow down button for me. Like almost immediately. I just like my body naturally just kind of like slowed down. Like instead of like getting dressed and doing what I had to be doing, I just kind of was like, let me sit down, let me have breakfast. And since that day, I just been like certain shit that would normally like piss me off or trigger me or like even have me side eyeing certain people. And I just been like, ah, fuck it. And it's crazy because like the people who know me, like know me for real, in real life, the joke right now is like, yo, ever since you've been blonde, you've been with the shits, which I be kikiing. It's like a joke, but I don't even know how to explain it because I feel like after the other eclipse, the first eclipse, like I kind of was feeling it, but like after the solar one, and it's only been like a few days, I'm already like more, I don't even know. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little bit more open to certain things that maybe in the past I was not. Not maybe, in the past I was not open. Like my sister was just telling me yesterday, like my little sister was like, you pulling up? Like, wait, what? What do you mean you pulling up? Last weekend I went out. She damn near almost, her jaw almost hit the ground twice. She was like, you going with us to the after hour spot? It's like, yeah, I'm out. We outside. I don't know what happened. I mean, I'm not even complaining, honestly. I'm really not. Yesterday I was gonna be home all day, Dike working. Dike. I ended up outside last night, which is why I got the same hairstyle from yesterday. I woke up at 6 too. The day of the eclipse? Yeah. So I took off it, kicked my ass. This one felt like a breath. And after I've been holding it in for a while, I just went back to brown. I'm done with blonde. That's funny. I was just telling Izzy, like, I don't know how long. And it's not that I'm gonna go back to brown, but honestly, like the blonde is cute. I actually like it more than I thought I was gonna like it, which is wild. Cause I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. But I wanna do ash, like more ash. So like almost like a white, gray. So I think in a few weeks actually, like probably like before right before Izzy's birthday, I think I'm gonna take the root smudge and bring it down a little bit more, maybe like right here. Because yo, this is not even root smudge. It's the root smudge, but like in the light, it's my fucking hair growing in already. That was another topic of discussion last night. Everybody was like, "You just did your shit." I'm like, "No." But I ain't complaining. I ain't gonna complain. But I think I'm gonna take the root smudge like down more, like right here, with the same. I don't know if it was an ash brown. I got the piece of the box in the house for this reason because I knew I was gonna forget. But I think I'm gonna do like the that same brown, and I'm gonna take it, bring it down like right here, and then I think I'm gonna do like a faded, like a more ashy color. I think. I think so. I'm back to blonde. Always go lighter when it warms up. You know, it's crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna still talk to y'all, but I'm gonna put y'all here because I ain't trying to expose my shit. Hold up. I'm gonna put y'all back up, but I just want to get out of this little spot that I'm in. I ain't trying to incriminate myself. You heard? I ain't trying to incriminate myself. Because I was supposed to start going like at 1. Probably like by 12:45 I should have already been moving. But I didn't because I don't listen. I don't like holding the phone when I'm driving. I feel weird. I feel weird. I hope I ain't got no mocos. Hold up. This angle is mad crazy. Give me 1 second, guys. Uno segundo. It's crazy because if you've been with me for a minute, like the OGs are used to this shit. Like we literally used to be on the live for like 4 hours. I used to take y'all with me everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but when I used to do certain shit, I would take y'all with me. I feel like that was a whole different lifetime ago. That shit is wild. All right, I can put y'all up down here. Hopefully this doesn't fall on this tripod, but have you ever thought of doing live group Zooms in your member group? On the memberships? On the memberships, I haven't even really been going live. I literally just changed the description of the memberships. I just changed them because I'm kind of changing up the structure of the platform. Like I said in the beginning of this live, my routines, my schedules, I be trying. The problem is life be lifing, especially on my side. But I be consistent. I just don't be consistent with a specific schedule. Like I said earlier in the live, if I tell y'all I'm gonna go live on a Saturday at 1, I'm gonna go live that Saturday. It may not be at 1, it may be at 10 o'clock at night and shit, but like I'm still gonna go live because that's what I said I was gonna do. So like I don't know, maybe the scheduling shit is not working for me. Maybe I need to like release that. But so I haven't been, why I'm saying that? Oh, because I've been going live on the memberships. Because also too, I got like a pretty good mix of people in the West Coast. I got a few people in fucking England that's on the memberships, so the time is all the way different, all the way different. Um, and so sometimes if I go live, I'll have like 4 or 5 people in the chat, and I'll be feeling bad, like I'm kind of jipping other people out of the live experience. So anyway, long story short, I'm gonna actually make a post about it today at some point. But we're gonna do, especially for those of, I probably should have said that. For those of y'all who didn't tap in yesterday, did we go live yesterday? I think we went live yesterday. So for those of y'all who didn't catch the beginning of yesterday's live, I'm gonna make a post about it today, and we're going to do this new thing for April, which is crazy. It's March 30th. Like, can we? We're gonna talk about that in a second, cause like, how the fuck are we even here? Anyway, for April, I'm gonna do polls on Sundays, and you guys get to vote what zodiac signs y'all want to do content for, and I'm gonna pick the top three, top four, depending on what the week is looking like. And throughout the week, like let's say for example, Gemini gets the most views or the most votes. They're not beeping at me, but let's say Gemini gets the most votes. I'm gonna do a live for Gemini. The poll goes up Sunday. I'll do a live for Gemini that Tuesday. Let's say Aries gets the second amount of votes. We'll do a live for Aries that Wednesday, right? So I'm not going to be able to hit all 12 zodiacs unless y'all vote and want those zodiacs to be seen. I'm going to do them live instead of pre-recorded. I never did that before. I never did, like I've done mad lives in the last 5 years on this platform, but I never did a live just based off of like a zodiac sign. I don't think I ever did that. But I've been wanting to do it, and I just wasn't sure how I was going to like fit all 12 in a week. And I don't want to like play myself and bullshit y'all and tell y'all, yeah, I'm going to commit 2 or 3 lives a day. Because honestly, I don't know if I'm going to have the bandwidth or the capacity to even do that. Because I'll be moving around a lot throughout the day. But yeah, so it's basically going to be up to y'all what zodiac signs get the lives throughout the week. And then Sundays, we still going to do our Sunday service. Because I want to keep that going. Sunday service is something that we've done. I think our first Sunday service was in a vehicle. It was a Car Chronicles video. That's what we used to call it back in the day. But Sunday service has always been a thing on this platform since the beginning, since we first even started going live. So it's something I want to kind of keep doing. And it'll also give like a collective, So like if you a Pisces and you didn't get no reading, I mean, you can still tap into all the other lives, right? But like this Sunday one is a more of a collective, just chill feel. I have a vision of like how I want this to go. Is it gonna work that way? I don't know. We're gonna test it out for April. We're gonna see if y'all like it, if I like it, if it fits. We're gonna keep it. If not, at least we tried it. We keep it pushing. Feel me? No love lost, I'm actually going right now to go drop something off. And I gotta pick something up too. Somewhere else. So, because I'm thinking I gotta get on the highway, and I know the service is gonna be in and out. It's gonna be tragic. So I might cut off before we go on the highway. But all of that to say, to answer the question about the Zoom, we have thought about doing it. We were even gonna do it on the Discord. At one point, like when we first started doing the Discord, which I gotta hit up Chinche and talk to him privately, because he was the one that low key like put us on, and like, because I still don't know how to navigate Discord all the way through and through. But I think a few of the OGs was telling me like there is a way we could do kind of like a Zoom call, but like on the Discord, where we won't have like no weirdos in the chat, but it'll just be like the OGs and just kicking it. Also, Soraya is gonna fuck me up because I noticed she wasn't in today's live. She's gonna be like, bitch, how dare you do a Car Chronicles and don't fucking tell me and give me the fucking heads up. My bad. I love you in advance. But Soraya the other day actually was like, she threw a good ass idea to me, and she actually was telling me that we should do something, because a lot of us in the community pull cards, right? And a lot of you guys have your own tarot decks. And so Soraya was saying like we should do some type of like chill session to where we on like a video thing, or she was saying like you could even do it live, and everybody like pull one card, everybody who has a deck, and then like put what card came out for them, and then do like a reading like that somehow, like integrated all of us together, which I like the concept of it. We just have to like lock in to figure out like what platform we would do it on and how. Like, would we do all of us together live, like on the Discord, or would we do it here? Because that's how she was saying it. She was like, not everybody's gonna want to be on camera, so maybe we just tell you what card came out in the chat, and then you like give us the reading for whatever cards y'all pull. So I'm like, maybe we fuck around and try it both ways. Hi, Angel Vibes. My bad, I'm driving, so I'm not really looking too much at the yo. I digress. I'm down for a Zoom. Are you guys Starla and Shayna, y'all in the chat in the Discord, right? I feel like y'all should be in the Discord. Am I going down this way? I'm gonna go down this way. Somebody told me I gotta check I gotta check my email. Somebody wrote to me and I saw it this morning, but I didn't open it. I meant to. I really did mean to, because now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, damn, I never responded. I gotta look back at the email because somebody hit me up and was like to post a Discord link for somebody. Somebody was saying that one of the OGs needed the Discord link. We don't post it publicly because in the beginning we were on Google Hangouts and we ended up getting hacked, which is how we ended up on the Discord to fucking begin with. So we always keep that link like private. Like we send it out amongst each other, like, in the DM somewhere, but we keep it private for the most part. Yesterday was like 80. Today is like 25. Everybody's coughing and sneezing and shit. Angel, no, you don't have to pay for Discord. Discord is free. Discord is free. First of all, I need to be locked up in the house somewhere. I need to be locked up in the house somewhere. Is what I need to do. What was I saying before I was graciously interrupted? Oh, Discord. Discord is free. Discord is like, I'm about to show my age, but it's alright. But think of like back in the day when we had AIM. It's like a chat, but it's just a little bit more complicated type of chat. Like, it's not complicated, but like they have different chat rooms that you could go into and shit like that. So it's pretty cool. And I gotta be more active on there too. Like, I feel like, oh shit, I'm all over the place because I did start to say that the memberships, I changed the tiers. I eliminated the second tier. Everybody that was in the second tier, the platinum tier, I moved them to the gold tier, which is the least amount of money. And I sent out a message to all the people that were in that tier. And I told them if they want to upgrade to the diamond, like they could do that on their own. I didn't want to move them to the diamond because the diamond costs more money. And I'm not just going to fucking assume y'all going to go to the diamond. So I took out the second tier, the platinum tier, and I left just the gold and the platinum. So basically with the gold tier, you get access to all our pre-recorded videos, the past videos from this year, well, from last year, 2024, and anything that I'm putting up now, pre-recorded, which I'm putting up videos at least 4 or 5 times a week at this point. And then the diamond members get access to all our content, like over 300 videos from when we were also on Patreon, all our lives, all our pre-recorded videos, everything from the last 4 years that we were on Patreon. So it's over 300 lives and videos. Diamond tier has access to all of that, and diamond tier has access to everything in the gold tier. And then diamond tier also has, if they want um personal readings. They could do live personal readings or pre-recorded personal readings. Why was I saying that? Why was I telling y'all that? Because I already talked to the members about this. Oh, I was saying it because Shayna was asking me about doing like a Zoom live thing for the members. So we haven't really been doing lives for the members. The way I got the content now, everything pre-recorded is gonna be there. So like if you watch my lives, right now we only doing Sundays, but starting April we're gonna be doing like 2 or 3 lives a week. We're gonna do a few, 2 or 3 for the signs, and then 1 for the collective. And if you want more content from me, join one of the memberships, because that's where all the videos are gonna go from now on. I'm not gonna put any more um, pre-recorded readings on here because it just defeats the purpose. And then it helps me too because I don't like editing the videos, so I just feel more comfortable putting the pre-recordeds up for the members. Every time I'm driving, I get hungry, bro, because I just finished eating before I got in this fucking car. I mean, I've been in here for like an hour now, but I just finished eating, like, in a good fucking meal too. It was not even like I had just a sandwich. It's an app. Yeah, Discord is an app. Discord is an app that you download, and then um one of us will send you like, do I have you on Facebook, Angel Vibes? Do I have you on Facebook? If you have Facebook, get me on Facebook, Lizette Perez on Facebook. And then I can send you the link. Or email me. The email should be in my description box if you're not on Facebook. And I can send you the link. You have to download the app, and then I send you the link, and then you could come into our chats or our chat server. You can post the link on Discord for the Zoom. Yeah, yeah. That was would have been the idea. But also on Discord itself, there's an option for you to do like this video calls with people. And I think it's up to like 10 people. Are you dumb? Okay. I think it's up to like 10 people. Again, I have to talk to Chinche and confirm with Chinche because he's like the mastermind behind all this technology shit. Him and Soraya are basically the ones that like run the platform, honestly, because I don't know shit from shine when it comes to this. Like they just tell me what I gotta do and I do it. And I trust them, you know? So that's basically how we've been doing it. Cause like I asked my nephew one time, like, yo, you know about Discord? Yo, he opened the app and he had like 1,001 different chat rooms going on simultaneously. It was a very dizzy experience for me. I was like, hold on, let's pump the brakes here real quick because this looks like a whole lot of shit going on. I know an astrologer who does it and it's mad fun. Zoom with private link is the best way to do it. It's funny that you say that because I saw this, somebody send me a link to this girl named Jazz on here. She's she hasn't even been on for long on YouTube. I'm trying to remember her handle so I could tell you. So I could tell y'all her handle. I thought she was from New York. I commented on one of her videos the other day. Was like, yo, where you from? Because you very much giving New York vibes. But I think she said she's in Jersey, which is kind of the same. Not really, but kind of the same. Either way, I'm saying that because somebody sent me a link and somebody was just like, yo, she gives me like the same kind of vibes like that you give. And what the fuck is her handle? It's on like intuitive, on point intuition or on point intuitive, and then it's like 1111111. She's on YouTube. She got like light brown blonde hair, and her name is Jazz. And I've been watching, like catching some of her lives because she goes live a lot. Um, and not for nothing, she be on point with the astrology because I think she does like she taps in with like the astrology part. And y'all know I'm a sucker for that shit. That's why I love Balmy Spirit, which Deb actually told me that Are you crossing? Because, like, okay. It's a fucking green light. What is happening here? Yo, old people, I love them, but they scare me when I'm driving. They scare me when I see them behind the wheel, and they scare me when they crossing. They scare me. Because I'll be like, don't, no sudden movements, bro. No sudden movements. Thank you. Deb was telling me recently that, was it Deb? Yeah, it was Deb was telling me recently that Balmy Spirit actually opened up personal readings, and she opened up doing like reading the birth charts. I gotta actually get on that before she closes that shit up again. But I'm definitely interested in doing that. The Zoom still 80 in Washington. I am done. Mhm. Anyway, guys, I'm about to be on the bridge actually, and then onto the highway. So it's gonna cut in and out, and it's gonna be mad annoying for y'all. So I think we might go live later on just to like redeem myself. The other day I went live and it disconnected, and then the next day in the morning I was like, I gotta go live. I got to, because I disconnected. I don't like doing that. Um, and today, even though we did a full reading and it was kind of popping, I kind of wanna like be sitting down comfortably. And the way they got the street fucked up, it almost looks like they did that shit on purpose. Sure does. That's definitely what it's giving right now. So we might be live later on. If anything, I'm gonna try to set the link a little bit beforehand, just to kind of give you guys a heads up that, yo, I was just thinking to myself, today's Monday, bitch. Today has been the longest Sunday I've had in a long ass time. It's still Sunday. That's not crazy. I don't know why I came down this avenue, because, like, que vuelta. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys for tapping in with me today. Thank you guys for having patience with me today, because I needed all of that. And like I said, we'll be back on later on at some point, because now I'm like, yeah, it's Sunday. I definitely could go live later on. I want to get this done real quick. I still got some editing to do too. I should actually vlog a little bit, right? I should. Either way, I love y'all. Have a good day. Don't let nobody's dusty ass child ruin your feng shui. And we'll be on later on to kind of be nosy and see what's the vibes. I might actually pull the Emperor and the Empress out on purpose to kind of get like, what's the vibes here? What's going on? Because y'all was kind of loud earlier today. Feel me? It might be one of those type of readings. Yeah. Oh, and the members, I think you guys got readings coming up tonight. I scheduled some readings to come out for the members. I think it was like 2 of them, and I think it's tonight or tomorrow in the morning. So I'll catch you guys in a little while. Let me charge this too. I'm over here thugging on 12% battery. Oh shit! Oh shit! Que vuelta. Anyway, I love you guys. Y'all know goodbyes is hard for me. Y'all gotta hang up first. Y'all gotta hang up first.